We are going to make bruschetta, 2 types of bruschetta. And then, after that, mini lemon and limoncello tiramisu. Yeah, okay? All right, let's start with the bruschetta. So the way to do it is this. You put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on top, very hot griddle pan because you're looking for marks. And the bread should be the thickness of my finger, right? I roughly chop a clove of garlic. In there, I'm gonna put a little pinch of salt. And then I'll just crush like this. Can you see what's happened?
Yeah.
It becomes like a puree. This is a good tip for you, Justina. We all know that you love your garlic, so that it goes straight into the tomatoes. In there, we're gonna put the basil and then a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Then you very gently fold it. So far, we got a classic bruschetta, guys. It's as simple as that. For this one, we got the gorgonzola cheese. We're gonna add a little bit of Parma ham. We're gonna put a little bit of honey on top. Then on top of that, we're gonna put some crushed pistachio nuts, and they just look sexy.
You know, instead of olive oil that you put in at the beginning, can you use butter instead?
Sorry, it's not like I'm not gonna answer. I'm completely ignoring you on that question.
Asking for a friend, you never know.
Okay, now we're gonna go for the tiramisu. We need to separate the eggs first. You run the egg white through your finger, and then you get the perfect egg yolk. Now, first thing you do is the egg white. As soon as it starts to foam up, we go with the sugar, yeah? Now, how do you know when the egg white is done? Huh?
You can tip the bowl upside down.
But on your head. See, I'm confident that mine is done.
Oh.
Okay? Only at this point, you're gonna go for the egg yolk. And you want the egg yolk to be beautiful and pale. Now in there, we're going to straight away add the mascarpone cheese. Okay. Egg white into the mascarpone. And you fold it in lemon zest. All right, now is the time for the limoncello. A little bit here. Okay? Layer of the cream goes on the bottom. We get a biscuit. So you put it there. Then I'm gonna put another layer of cream on top, and then we do it again. Yeah. Put them in the fridge, and only then, after 4 hours, this is gonna be ready. We are going to make fettuccine with a white ragu. We make with minced pork. It's amazing.
I don't eat meat, Gino.
Chloe, don't worry about it. You don't have to use the meat. Okay, so we go minced pork, we go our mascarpone, defrosted peas, a little bit of pecorino cheese. Just be careful the way you pronounce it, because pecorino with an O is the cheese. If you put an A at the end and you call it pecorina, that means, get closer. That means doggy style in Italian. And if you ask for pecorina in Italy, you will get it. Okay, so what we're doing, I'm gonna put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and then we're gonna put the onions, and that's the base. Now, with rosemary is one of those herbs which is fantastic to fry it at the beginning, so it releases the flavor. Rosemary can take the heat. So in there, we're gonna put the minced pork. Now, for the pasta, 300 grams of flour. Then in there, we are going to crack in 3 eggs. Andy, do you cook?
I do. Mainly Asian, some Spanish, not too much Italian yet.
Kia, can you cook Italian food?
I can make a lasagna, not with fresh sauce or with fresh pasta.
Okay.
I can
Not with
warm
fresh
it.
sauce and with fresh pasta, yeah? So a frozen lasagna that you get. Once the flour starts to absorb the egg slowly, you need to get your fingers in there and do it together. You can pretend that you are in the movie, you know, Ghost. There we're gonna add the mascarpone now. Now we need to deal with the pasta.
I'm just intrigued to see how you're going to cut this in equal,
See what I'm doing
equal
here?
parts of pasta, you know?
Equal?
Yes.
Nobody said equal.
No, equal.
We are in Italy, we don't do anything equal. We do things, as we say in Italian, very willy-nilly. To do the fettuccine, more or less, this is the size. Ready?
Yeah.
Look at that.
And that's how you do it. Okay, pasta goes straight in there. And then the last 30 seconds, we get the pasta and the sauce together. Right there. So each strand of pasta absorbs the flavor of the sauce. And the last ingredients we're going to add is truffle oil, just drizzle on top. I'm gonna do a beautiful ravioli with ricotta cheese, spinach, nutmeg, an Italian classic. But you can fill your ravioli with whatever you want. So together, make the choice of what is it going to be in the filling. I've already done my dough, and you just put your pasta in there. And tend to use the back of your hands when you roll pasta. Don't use the palm, because those are the hot part of your hands. Then you get your filling. You want to leave about 4 fingers between one filling and the other. Now the top goes on top of the filling, yeah? Okay, guys. Okay, the pasta slowly is going to go into the water. This will take about a couple of minutes, no more than that. Okay, guys, I'm going to go for my sauce, which is butter and then sage leaves. Get the pasta straight into the sauce. And I think this is perfect for a date also because it looks beautiful. Remember, it's 50% cooking and 50% love. There you have it. Ravioli, ricotta and spinaci in butter and sage sauce. Simple as that. We're going to cook salmon. We're going to flambe the salmon with Martini Bianco. Okay, first thing we're going to do, we're going to put this garlic, chili and oil in the pan. Fresh spinach straight in there, okay? Spinaci all'arrabbiata. Now we're going to cook salmon. I want to get the skin nice and crispy. We get the salt. I'm going to season on one side. Remember, salmon, we want it completely raw in the middle.
You want it raw in the middle?
Raw in the middle, yeah. Nice and moist. Now, once you go to the beginning on a really high heat, then you can lower slowly. Can you see that it's changing color?
Yeah.
It tells you that it's the time to flip it over. Okay, beautiful, look at that. Okay, this is pretty much done now. Get rid of the oil. Then very simply, you get your Martini Bianco. Goes in there. In there, we're gonna put a little bit of double cream. You get the spinach, like that. Now, the sauce, just put a little bit on the salmon. It's as simple as that.